That's what I need. Okay. We have been doing opinion writing. Today we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit. We're going to work on our writing. We're going to read our writing prompt, and then we'll fill out the writing man that you just drew. So flip it over. You're looking at your prompt. It looks just like this. Everybody there? Okay, read this for us, Cody. Everybody's following along. You have read.
You have read a text about the state government. Write an essay that explains the different ways the state government serves its
Citizens. All right, stop right there. Now, Miss Elaine has given you a clue about what kind of writing this is. But when you take case, you won't have that. When you take 10 ready, you won't have that. They're not going to tell you what kind of writing it is. All they're going to give you is this prompt. And you have to figure out what kind of writing it is. So what word in here tells me what kind of writing we're going to be doing? What word tells you the type of writing that you're doing? Patrice?
Textual.
No. Hayden?
Essay.
No, because it could be an opinion essay, it could be a narrative essay. What's one word that tells you what type of writing it's going to be? Macklin? Explains. Everybody circle explains. If it says explain, blah, 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 explain this, explain that. They want you to give them information. If they want you to explain something, you're giving them information about it. If I say explain how to play Roblox to me, then you're going to give me information about what? Roblox. Are you going to give me your opinion?
No.
No. Because I didn't ask, do you like it or do you not like it? I asked you to explain it to me. You explain it, then you're giving me information. So above explains, I want you to write information. No, please write information.
How do you know that? How do you know Roblox? She knows it because
All right, focus. Information. So we're writing an informational essay. Now, I told you that informational here. But on K's and 10 Ready, they won't do that. You're going to have to know that when you say explains, that means information. Okay, that's something you just have to know. Every single time it says explains, you're writing information. Now, it says the different ways the state government serves its citizens. So we're giving them information about the what?
The government.
Which government?
The state government.
State government. Everybody with me. Everybody's eyes up here. If it says explain the different ways the state government serves its citizens, then you're giving them information about the different
Of the state government.
the ways the state government serves us. Are you going to give them information about Roblox?
No.
No. You give them information about whatever it says in your prompt. I want you to highlight where it says the different ways the state government serves its citizens. That's what you're writing about. What are the different jobs of the state government? How does the state government help us? That's what we just read about, and now we're going to give them information about it. Yes, we will.
I want to do it right now.
So we've read about how the state government helps us. Now we're going to give them information about it. We're going to write about it. It says, use textual evidence from the text in your essay. Follow the conventions of standard written English. So we're going to use text evidence. That means we're going to have to go back to the
Text.
And we're going to follow conventions of standard written English. We're going to follow the rules. We're going to use capital letters, quotation marks, punctuation. We're going to spell our words correctly. That's what that means, okay? Now, I'm going to use this prompt to make my writing man. My writing man starts with an attention grabber. So everybody flip it over to your writing man. If I'm to start starting with an attention grabber, that means I'm starting with a what?
Question.
Question. What would be a question that I could ask about how the state government serves its citizens? Because remember, we're staying on this topic. What would be a question for that, Henry?
A question for that would be like, well, I mean, I know one, but it has the word "you" in it, and that's second person. So I don't know.
You
But
can say you. That's okay.
do you know how the state government? Oh my gosh, how the state government runs your state or your town or your city?
Okay, so you say runs your state or your city or your, which one would they run? Your,
State.
okay, so do you know how the state government runs your state? Okay, Marissa?
How does the state government help the citizens?
Okay, how does the state government help the citizens? I'm going to go with that one.
Money.
You could say, do you know how the state government helps the citizens? That's what I say. Do you know how the state government, and state government is written in your text and on the prompt, so please do not spell it wrong. Do you know how the state government helps its citizens? And citizens is spelled there also, so please spell it correctly. And since it's a question, it should end with a question mark. You do not have to write this question. You can, or you can come up with your own. But it needs to be on topic. It says, do you know how the state government helps its citizens?
Can we use that?
Yes, you can.
Is that your sweater or your shirt
Where?
that you're wearing?
This is a sweater. Then I have a shirt under. Okay, so now after your attention grabber is the title and author. Do we put title and author on our writing man?
No.
No. So ready to move on to our
Thesis.
Do we need a few more minutes? I see some of you still writing. Do you need a few more minutes? Okay, quick. Citizens.
I gotta do like help.
Help its citizens. Are you done, Cody? Cody, do you feel okay?
This is just tired. Like everybody.
That's okay. I think everybody's a little tired. It's gonna break.
Yes.
I had to get up early. I got it.
T-I-Z-E-N-S.
This is how people say
Alright, we're ready? Okay, all pencils down, all eyes up here. Okay, we had our attention grabber, which is a question. We did our title and author. We don't add it here, so we're just skipping over that. We'll put it in our essay. We're ready for our thesis. Your thesis comes from where? The prompt. Good, Layla. Your thesis comes from
The prompt.
the prompt. Your thesis is what you're writing about. You're telling them, hey, this whole essay is going to be about this. You know what you're writing about from the prompt. It's what you highlighted. Your thesis for informational will always start with, there are many
Interesting facts.
Okay, so I'm going to say there. You're not writing yet. Hold on.
Everybody grab it.
There are many interesting facts what?
About the state government and how they help the citizens.
Yes, and Marissa got that from the
Text.
no,
The prompt.
the prompt. There are many interesting facts about, and then I'm gonna write exactly what's right here about the different ways. I'm gonna write about the different ways
The citizens.
the state government. I'm gonna write the state government serves its citizens. So I'm gonna write serves its
Citizens.
citizens. Your thesis comes straight from the prompt. Did I have to come up with that?
Nope.
No, it's right there. What are you writing about? That's your thesis. It comes from the prompt. Okay, so go ahead and write it. And a lot of you are looking up here, but you've got your prompt there. So write there are interesting facts about, and then look at your prompt. Okay?
What kind of there should we put?
T-H-E-R-E. If you did this, T-H-E-I-R, that's like it belongs to somebody.
Yeah.
But if it's facts, it doesn't belong to anybody. It's not something you can pick up or belong to. The other is they are. And I wouldn't say they are many interesting. Oh, look, I'm
mean
talking
there?
and tried. Yes, you were. If I did there, that would mean they are. I wouldn't say they are many interesting facts. Yes. Did you get some?
I put them in your box outside your door.
Thank
She was waving at you.
Who was waving at Marissa?
She waved back.
I know.
She said, you are waving. You are waving.
Look at the prompt. Serves its citizens.
You can do speech before I know so, but I was the one to skip all the way to PE. Wait, what? Skip all the way to PE. Okay, stop it.
Do what?
So, we're still gonna use like this. I'm a small. You can go down.
No, when we come in school, we'll be like, on the road, on the ice. No, we'd be like, okay. And then when we're outside, we're walking in the corners
It's
and
like this.
road.
Not said this, no. Said the way. Not Piper. Do you think this is real life? They're not even. Like what they're Remember a car and it looks like a then it could have been Chiquito. Maybe we'll look for that. They may be small. I saw it's not
Alright. By now, everybody's had their attention grabber and their thesis. Do we have those things?
Yes, ma'am.
You got it in it? You ready?
I didn't run it. I didn't finish.
Alright, quick. Let's go.
Wait, what's that?
It's on your prompt, baby.
No, I mean.
Use that prompt. Y'all don't have to copy copy mine.
Yeah.
You've got it. You've got everything you need. You are capable of doing
You
this.
underlined it.
Yes, you highlighted it. You underlined it. You don't have to copy all of mine. All right. So now all pencils down and all eyes up here. Everybody. All right, go ahead and put your pencils down. I'll explain this, and then you can get caught up in just a minute, okay? All right, we have our attention grabber. We've told them what we're going to talk about is the different ways the government serves its citizens. So now I need specific ways, specific points about how the government helps us. That's what we read about today. Okay, so that should be pretty simple for us. If I go back to the text, when I look at this page, there are specific ways.
Yep.
One way is with transportation. One way is public health. The government also helps with safety. I would choose one of those. I wouldn't put those two together because those are two different things, health and safety, right? Then education. That's 4 different ways that the government helps us. And we just have to pick 2. Now, Miss Elena, because she's a teacher, I love education, so I'm going to write education as 1. You're not writing it. You're just up here. Just watch it. Then I'm left with transportation, public health, or safety. Well, I'm the one that has the most information. Because the more information they write about it, the more information I can write about it. If they don't put much information about it, is it going to be very helpful to me? No. So the one that has the most information is transportation. So that's the one I'm going to choose. Now in my class, I have some that didn't choose transportation. They chose health. Or they chose public health. Or they chose safety. Either of those are fine. But these are the ones I'm choosing. You choose which 2 do you want to talk about. How does the government help you? You write your 2. You've got 30 seconds. And you have your book. And you have this here. So do not take forever to write them. They're there for you. All right. We should all have our 2 points that we want to talk about. Now we're ready to find what for them?
Reason.
Text evidence. Not reasons.
Sorry.
Reasons is for opinion writing. Okay? If I give my opinion, then I need reasons for it. But we're not giving our opinion. We're giving what?
Text evidence. Fact.
Facts and information. So we get facts and information. We're going to get that from the text evidence. Okay? So you were right. Okay? Now, so I need to find, I said that one way the government serves us is through education. I need to find text evidence to match that. Where is text evidence that tells me that the government helps with our education? So I'm going to go back to the part that says education. I want all pencils down. You're going to do this. by yourself. So I want all eyes up here. I'm going to find a sentence that says that they help with education. If I look here, it says the state government gives school boards some of the money they need to hire teachers, purchase books, and other materials. If the state government, Henry, turn around. If the state government gives the school money for me to have a book, or the state government gives the school board money to hire a teacher, does that give me an education? Yes. They are paying for my education. So that is proof that the state government helps with my education. So I'm going to write paragraph 8. I'm going to write P8. And then I'm going to write explain. We wrote I think before when it was opinion because they were telling them what we thought. But this is informational. I'm not telling them what I think about it. I'm explaining the information. I'm telling them what that information means. Okay? Now, I'm going to go to the next page and find another sentence about education. It says here that not only do they give education for books and teachers, but they also help pay for colleges. So it's not just, they don't just help with elementary school, they also help people in college. So that's in paragraph 9. So I'm going to write P9, and then I'm going to write explain. So I underlined it, I added it to my writing man. I underlined my text evidence, add it to my writing man. Then my next one is called my transportation. So I'm going to go back, and I would find my text evidence for how they help with transportation. Write explain, find another one, explain. You need 2 for each point. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're doing this part by yourself. You can, hold on, don't start. You can use the sentence that we've already underlined. We underlined and picked out what was the most important. So if it's the most important part, then it's probably going to be good text evidence to use to explain it, right?
Yes.
Now I'm giving you a red pen to underline with. Because some of you highlighted earlier, some of you used your pencils earlier. When you go back later, I want you to know for sure that your text evidence, what it is and what it's not. So I'm giving you a red pen to underline with, just like I underlined in red. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I'm giving you a red pen to underline your text evidence. You're finishing. You fill out both of these. I just did one as an example, but you're doing both. When you get done, let me know and I'm going to come check it. These pencils, these pens have not been used, so they're clean. Alright, so get to finding your text evidence, finish your writing name. This is something you should be able to do on your own.